Go, nigga. Let's go, boy. That bag, nigga. Damn, this shit's fucking low as fuck. Try to speak it. What up, dog? See you day, boys. Let's get these receivers what they deserve.
Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas. A&G Carter Stadium has become a showplace, and the home of the TCU Horned Frogs is fired up and ready for this one. But this contest is not a regular matchup. A battle of two top tens, two forces colliding. One team leaves here, making a resounding statement, as we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Nittany Lions will kick this team and get us going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Here's the second down play. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And the Horned Frogs will have to kick this away.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
All good, all good. Doesn't matter if you score first. Doesn't matter. It's all about the next plays now, baby. They score, you score, but you don't let them score. It's all about the next plays now. You just got to get feel up on first drive.
It's early, but off for the visitors today.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Wow, grabs it with one hand. And the sophomore brings it in with one hand.
Well, that receiver just plucked the ball out of the air with one hand. That's going to be on the highlights.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action.
My man.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. Gives it to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Offense getting set. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he lofts one deep over the middle. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Going the other way, can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
That's the end of the first quarter. Penn State 7, TCU 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Whoa, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Slides the quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's second down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down after that previous play. Handoff to the back. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
14, TCU, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And now the handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pressure is coming. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 45. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver.
Catch made down inside the 15-yard line.
That's another first down, TCU.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. They'll run it here. No shot to bring him down. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. Turner decides to field it. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the Penn State offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Receiver makes the grab. Enough for a 1st down at the 37.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running out of nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Sticking with the running game. And the Horned Frogs are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. It's a run to the left. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. The Horned Frogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it on the move. And he scores. Touchdown, TCU.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fair catch and no return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Pop that shit out, niggas.
Down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. He's running out of time here.
Damn, dog.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a 1st down.
Tackle on the play at the 26-yard line. That's a 1st down for the
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Breaks free. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
There's a run call on 3rd and goal. The defense able to stop him at the 2. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to get the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. State offense is back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the 3rd quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and the quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Second down play coming up for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly.
Push him forward, nigga.
Stop it. It's 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Nittany Lions will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense. And the TCU offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. They'll run it to the left. He's found some room at the 45. Tough running there. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And he knocks that one right through. The game is now tied.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. The returner heads out of bounds. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down. Explosive play by
they can work for it.
Well, the big fella's Kirk.
They can work for it.
Right there, the defense just has no answer.
They can work for it.
Yeah, I know the patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for big gain in the first half. I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
And the Nittany Lions are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. They're going to run it here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Tackled on the play at the 10-yard line. At the end of the third quarter, and after 3, we are all tied up.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Yo, that buddy right there.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Man, this quarterback is everything you're looking for when it comes to executing the option play. He's got speed, he has instincts, has a great feel at the mesh point, and seems to make this defense pay for it every single time they call it.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's a bullet over the middle.
Fuck, what an ugly throw. Shitty fucking tight end.
Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Handoff to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, fuck.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back, fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt.
Let's go, boys.
Lead to 6 here in the 4th quarter.
Damn, niggas.
He knocks this one right through. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loses 2. Second down coming up.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. An explosive play, big gain, spotted down near the 37.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought
Face
down,
mask,
but
face
there
mask.
is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head
Yeah.
coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. And a short
Should have dived at that shit, motherfucker.
And he's brought down. But
Jump
he
that
does
nigga.
have enough
Jump
for
that
first down.
pick, dog.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring him down.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. First down at 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Going again on 2nd and 10. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to chuck it again. Time is running out.
Got it.
Deep shot.
Dude.
Pick tonight by the QB. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And on the carry, he's heading left. The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, These guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things that they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.